Okay, welcome to week 2 of my author update. Here are some updates. First, I only got 2 or 3 chapters edited, and that was about it. However, I probably spent more time per hour this week than I have in the past couple months. So that's good, which brings me to What Went Poorly. What Went Poorly was I was not anticipating the amount of effort that I was going to have to put into these chapters. So I started out just editing like normal, and the first chapter I was editing, it was going fine, and then I was like, oh, that doesn't really fit, cut it out. That doesn't really fit, cut it out. And I ended up cutting out about 2,000 words out of the 3,000 that were in the chapter. And I still liked it, so I just kept it a shorter chapter, and I left it there. So that was fine, but still took a lot of time to read through it all and decide what I needed and what I could get rid of. And then that brings me to the second chapter that I edited. It was the same thing where I went through, only way worse. It was like all 3,000 words just didn't quite fit what I was going for. It had the right elements, the right characters, the right location, but it didn't have, I guess, the finer points of the story. It's kind of a big exposition chapter, and I think those things are really important. Pay attention to the details there. So I ended up almost scrapping the whole thing. I think I left like 500 words of it, and more like I took those pieces of the quilt, put them to the side, quilted in a whole bunch of new stuff, and then found where those remaining 500 words kind of plugged back in. And that ended up taking a little over 3 hours total, and I was up late, went to bed late, which made my next day not go so great. So yeah, that was the struggling thing. The good thing, or the good news, is I think I learned a lot from that experience. It taught me that there are unexpected obstacles in the road when we're writing. I know that's already happened to me 1,000 times, and yet somehow I'm still surprised when I am editing and things are going smoothly, and then suddenly there's a big block and I got to rewrite a whole thing. It's like it shocks my system. But I think of it kind of like hiking. I really enjoy hiking, and when you're going up a big mountain for the first time, especially if there's not like a really good, well-defined trail, you'll pick a point, you try to get to that point, and several times along the way you'll run into, oh, there's a cliff here, or oh, there's actually an impassable bunch of trees right here, so we got to go around this way. And I think writing is kind of like that. You do your best to try to get to a point, you come through it, you run into obstacles, and you deal with it. And I think I can look back on this week and say that I dealt with it. I also think I could be doing more. I'm getting there. I keep saying every week that summer's coming, and it is. Though I also learned, and I'm 99% sure that I will be doing summer school now. But that still is less hours, so I'll still be able to spend more time on these books and get more stuff done. So definitely Echo Island 2, I think there's a very good chance it'll be done mid-summer. If not the end of summer for sure. Anyways, beyond that, I have also been trying to make more changes in my daily life. Been trying to eat more healthy, trying to get up earlier, started running again, really trying to hit all my personal goals hard, because I think all of that also fuels my writing. When I'm taken care of, when I'm healthy, then my brain's able to operate, and I'm able to handle especially these bigger obstacles. So yeah, I think that's a good wrap up for week 2, and until week 3, we'll see you later.